You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. One of the things we have been covering very heavily on Black and White Live is the Julio Jones saga and where or when he would get traded. And folks, he just got traded. That's right, Julio Jones is headed to the Tennessee Titans. Falcons will trade Julio Jones to the Titans. We had talked about many times about how the Titans were the leaders up until the last few days in the points betting ranks. Well, Seattle had jumped out there, but I very much suspected Tennessee was going to end up being the place, and here we are. The Falcons are trading Jones to the Titans for what Ian Rappaport of NFL Network calls at least a second-round draft pick. PFT reported a week ago Jones to the Titans for a second-round pick was viewed by the league as the most likely scenario. That's what has happened. ESPN previously reported that the Falcons had already been offered a 2022 first-round draft pick for Jones, but that report was always suspect, and obviously the Falcons wouldn't have taken a second from the Titans if someone else was offering them a first. The Titans currently don't have enough cap space to take on Jones's $15.3 million guaranteed contract. It's unknown whether Jones has agreed to any kind of contract restructuring, whether the Falcons will pay part of the salary, or whether other players on the Titans have agreed to restructure to free up cap space. The deal may not get done for a couple of days until all of that is worked out, but Jones is headed to the Tennessee Titans. Yeah. And look, there had been a full-blown player campaign going on with the Tennessee Titans involving Derrick Henry, involving A.J. Brown. They wanted to get Julio Jones there. They lost Corey Davis to the New York Jets in free agency. So now the Titans have an actual number 2 receiver. Some would argue maybe still a number 1. But a very damn good number 2 receiver. One of the flaws in Julio's game right now is the inability to stay healthy. And one of the other things that was going around the league that I heard on John Middlecoff's podcast is one of the reasons there was hesitancy from so many teams is that they are using GPS technology to rate how quick these players really are now. And the fact was there was trackable marked data that Julio Jones had gotten significantly slower with his GPS statistics, and that's something we can't get to as of yet, but I am working to try to get a hold of these GPS statistics so I can check them out and apply them to player ranks and other things, other videos we make over on Black and White Live. But this is a big video. This is a big story. This was one of the big storylines. It also shuts the door to the Packers, as there was a lot of speculation out there that maybe the Packers would bring in Julio Jones to try to pacify Aaron Rodgers. Well, that is no longer an option. Tell me what you think, Black and White sports fans. Julio Jones going to Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill has another weapon. Peace. I'm out till next time.